Good afternoon, welcome on in to another episode of From Day One. Sorry about that, folks. We've got some funny court cases for you this afternoon, and let's rock as we go through Dominion.
Alright, let's call Lisa Lang versus Vincent.
Hi, Tom Hawk.
Lang or Wong?
It's Lang, L-A-N-G. Thank you, Steve.
Oh boy. Okay. Hang on here. Let's get everybody on the record here.
I might help, Your Honor.
Are both parties here?
Yes. Yes.
Identify yourselves for the record.
My name is Vincent Lang.
My name is Lisa Lang.
I think this is my third or fourth video with Judge Marable, and it's always a situation in his courtroom. His courtroom really does look like
Nuclear Holocaust?
I don't know, a parody of itself.
Okay, Judge, I'm going to ask them both to start their video now, but I hope that they're not going to be just these swirling bright colors again, like that.
Oh my God! Do you not know how to use
swirling.
YouTube?
It was just solid. I don't know who this is. I think it's the clerk, but she's had enough of these two.
You would have to ask Miss Lang what that is.
That's pretty psychedelic.
I don't know what that is. I don't know why it's like that.
But that is why I had their video turned off, because they both, when they originally came onto the screen, when I first let them in the meeting, it was an extremely bright color.
It looks really like some special effect or something.
It may be. You'd have to ask the parties if they've done something like that.
Is there some special effect on your camera?
So he does.
No, sir. I don't know why it's doing that. Just the first time I ever did that.
Well, when Mr. Lang first joined the meeting, it was a really bright greenish-yellow color, and you can see that his picture is greenish-yellow and pixelated. Miss Lang, when she came on, was a super bright fuchsia pink that you saw when it first came on just a moment ago too, sir. So that was why I turned off their
Okay.
video.
Alright, so, you guys,
What do you want to do, Your
live
Honor?
on the same street and you have the same last name.
Yes, sir.
Is that just a coincidence?
No. She's my sister.
I see. Okay, so ma'am, you're suing him because of what now?
The marker.
Wait, he illegally removed a headstone of Rosie Lang.
Wait, did he take Mama's headstone?
Who's Rosie Lang?
My mother.
It wasn't Mama! And for those of you who hear it, that's actually the voice of my sister, nice,
Vincent
lovely,
Lang's
awesome
mother,
person.
too?
Yes,
Who
she
might be
is.
critiquing on the case as well.
Okay.
Thank you, Kevin.
You replaced the original headstone without permission. The headstone he bought, which was unnecessary.
Are you speaking to me, sir?
No, I'm just reading what
No,
it
I'm
says.
just reading what
Oh,
stupid
sorry.
shit you did.
I guess I don't fully understand it, but
I can explain it to you, Judge. It's two siblings that
Yeah,
can't
Mike.
stand each other. They're squabbling over the estate of their mother, who recently passed.
Okay. I was hoping for more of a
okay, so
detailed, but alright.
ma'am, so you're suing him for $972 because is that what you paid for the headstone that you did?
Yes, I paid $600 for the marker and $372 for the installation.
Oh, okay. All right. So, ma'am, you're asking for an adjournment
I would. My brother and I have a court date on July 26th for my mother's estate. My brother did some illegal things, and we need to get this sorted out. Yes, you did.
Oh, thank you, Tilly T.
Judge, I gave you a packet with a lot of documents in it, and if you look at that packet, it'll explain everything. Whenever she thinks she's about to lose in probate court,
You don't tell the truth.
she runs to the 67 court and tries to.
That's not the truth.
Do volume.
I don't know who's right here. I can't tell. I really don't know the substance of this case at all, and we don't figure it out from this clip. But I'll tell you, my gut is that he makes more sense than she does. I could be completely wrong. I have no idea. Tell me what you think in the chat. Just my gut says they're both out there, but the brother makes more sense.
Things, voluminous, unnecessary court cases.
That's not the truth.
We've been in Judge Wynn and we've been in Judge Marshall's case.
Hang on. Stop.
Just tell the
Did you
truth.
provide her a copy of what's in this packet?
No, he did not.
No, sir.
I'm asking you. I didn't ask you, ma'am. I asked him.
Shut up, ma'am. If he didn't, you're going to be fine. Just give him a moment.
Did you provide her with what's in the packet?
No, sir. I wasn't able to because we just came out of probate court last week. I've been in probate court with her for 6 months, going to court at least once a week with her because they're trying to unravel the money that she stole.
I didn't steal any money.
That's where I think that is what gives me the suspicion the brother is probably right. If they have a pending action in probate, and this sounds like a probate matter, and she's filing stuff in other courts, she's doing it to harass, and she's doing it because she doesn't like the way things are going in probate court.
Okay, Mike.
I could be wrong, but that's what he's alleging, and I have the suspicion he's right.
All right, our legal brother from Chicago Mother.
She,
Okay.
What? Okay. If I just if you allow me to speak, just
no, I'm not
no.
I
We don't want to make this longer.
That she does this. We went to Judge Marsh. Judge Marsh sent us back to probate court. We went to Judge Wynn. Judge Wynn sent us back to probate court. Everything is based around probate court. She's trying to circumvent probate court.
I am not trying to circumvent probate court.
Why are you filing actions in front of 3 different judges outside of probate?
3?
All of the judges saying, "Look, this is part of the probate matter."
This is 2, but there's a 3rd.
Again, I could be wrong, but that seems like the judges are onto this. What is going on here?
Hello.
Oh, you got somebody joining us.
Welcome aboard, brother.
Finally, I get to accept an invite and make it on here.
Artie!
I invite you all the time, but whatever. Like
I know.
Like half the time you're like putting together a stream. I like totally get it. You know?
Or I'm at work.
For those who don't recognize that voice, that's Artie from Artie's Corporate Fiction on YouTube joining us now.
Right.
That's
right. So I just throw it to you all the time. I'm like, well, if he can, he gets on. If not, it's fine, you know?
Yeah.
All right. You been
So we
watching
got
this?
2 attorneys for the price of 1.
I had to step away for a little bit. I know these are brother and sister. I don't know what the details are, though.
Well,
Fill him in, Mike, quick.
probate issue, but what the sister's doing is because she's losing in probate, she's filing like just all sorts of crazy stuff with other judges, and this is just one of those.
Oh, no.
And then all the judges say, "Go back to probate and work it out." Of course.
We're going to probate court July 26th.
Wait. What case would you have filed in front of Judge Gwen or Mark?
Uh-oh.
In front of Judge Marsh, my brother deeded a house to himself. He lied to Judge Marsh and said that my mother had passed away 5 months ago, but she had passed away a year and a half. So that was dismissed, and he lost the case.
No, I did not lose the case.
Yes, you did.
I did not lose the case.
Yes, you did.
Judge Marable.
Boy, you know what? I can hardly wait to deal with the 2 of you. That was sarcasm.
I can
That
do
was
it.
sarcasm.
Good, Your Honor.
Wait to deal with the 2 of you. I'm so excited at the prospect of 1 boring siblings. It's just going to be great. Better than one of those court shows on TV. I can hardly wait.
Even better, you're on Let's Talk with Mike.
Yeah,
We have special
and
guest
Harold.
Artie's Corporate Fiction.
Yeah, with Artie.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine
We like
that.
her Artie.
Can't beat it.
You know I'm being sarcastic.
I know you are, sir. And I hate that we have to be here, but
So never mind that. Let's deal with the legality, all right?
Okay.
yes, sir.
If there is a case pending in probate to resolve issues regarding the estate, then
Right.
that's where this ought to be dealt with.
I agree.
Then why are you filing elsewhere? If you
Why are
agree.
you wasting my time and the judge's time?
Get in there.
Because we need
Wait,
we need a continuance.
Wait.
This is
Why
not
are
a
you
waste of
talking
time.
about that? The discussion should be with me, not with each other.
Yeah, you guys don't need to discuss
I agree.
anything with each other.
All right. So when is this action in probate court?
July 26th.
Tuesday, July 26th.
Tuesday, July 26th.
Well, I really think I'm going to transfer. I'm more inclined to want to transfer this.
I'm not gonna be on camera. You are right here.
There's like someone connected over the phone I have not been able to identify yet. I have no idea. You want to ask who they are?
Who's talking?
A moron.
Phone ends with 9021.
On 9021 on a phone number like that. Who's talking?
Probably somebody for the wife.
Now they're silent.
They got caught, so they're not being silent.
Of course they are, Artie.
Wow. Okay. That's really interesting.
They're like, oh,
Okay.
shit.
I'm going to adjourn. Huh?
They said there was another case that was in front of Judge Marsh.
Yeah.
Maybe we can identify that.
Who?
Another
large
case?
Who were the parties? Who was the plaintiff?
I was and she was.
And also,
No, who was
William.
the plaintiff? Who was the defendant?
Oh, I'm sorry. William Newsom and myself, because I bought that house from the Land Bank Authority. Mr. Lang tried to steal it and give it.
No, I didn't.
He's been a tenant for 16
Okay,
years.
all right. I
He
got
has
it.
not been a tenant. He paid you for that house.
No, quiet.
Shut up.
I got the case.
know?
I got it.
He paid you for that house.
This is what you know. You guys need to mute them.
You guys need to shut the fuck up.
Mute them. This is case number C22G0815LT. Vincent Lang versus William Newsom. Filed in front of Judge Marsh. It's a summary proceeding, not payment of rent. All right, unmute them.
I'm muted.
Alright, let's see if they're a little better now, folks.
We're going to adjourn this for 89 days.
That long, Your Honor?
Okay?
Thank you, Judge Marable.
Okay, so they adjourn it for 89 days. He adjourns it.
Probably because he doesn't want to listen to
I'm
the
like,
fuckers.
I mean, I don't know anything about the underlying thing. I mean, I think it's nonsense. I get where he's coming from. He's like, I'll just continue in 90 days and it'll probably all work itself out over in probate.
Right.
I think that's the thought process.
I think, that's what he's hoping for, but
That's what he's
knows?
crossing his fucking fingers for, Mike.
And I don't know why he says 89 days. It must be like a statutory thing. Like that's like the longest continuance he can give
Right.
without having an issue or something like that.
yeah.
All right, here we go.
Alright, what else you got for us, Mike?
Okay.
All right, of course, you gotta have
The court does call the case of the people versus
Oh, Judge
Kelly
Simpson.
Messenger.
What do we got from old
You're
Simpson?
familiar with
Okay.
Judge Simpson. You've been on with
Yes,
on me.
I am very familiar with Judge Simpson.
Well, I mean, this whole shtick, it made the rounds. A bunch of people have seen it, but this particular defendant tries to tell Judge Simpson that it's her courtroom.
Uh-oh.
It
Really?
doesn't go well.
What?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, try that again?
That's me, Kelly Madison. Right here, English.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'd hope it's English.
Okay, if you can speak English, let's do that. Counsel, please state your appearance.
Ashley Lonnie standing in for Caitlin Kirby for the people.
Michael Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Ms. Messenger, Your Honor. Ms. Messenger, could you state your name, please?
Kelly Madison.
All right. Before we begin, I do have to arraign Ms. Messenger on an additional complaint. All right. Ms. Messenger, you have a new case before the court. The new case alleges two charges. It alleges that on November 19, 2021, at the Huron Valley Correctional Facility, that you did, count one alleges that you did assault a prison employee.
What
Do
did
you
she
understand
assault
the
a
nature of
prison
that charge?
employee?
ma'am?
I don't understand the nature, but I hear what you're saying, though.
All right,
That means
let me
you
ask
beat
this
somebody
way.
the fuck
You
up.
understand that when I say assault on a prison employee, you understand what you're charged with. I'm not
I
asking
don't.
whether you did it.
I do understand.
All right. And
You
that
beat
involves
somebody up.
a Ashley McFarland, that on count one. That's a felony punishable by up to 5 years incarceration and or a $2,500 fine plus court costs.
In other words, you beat the wrong person up.
What?
Yes, I do.
Your Honor, I thought we were going English.
Yeah, all right.
Top accent.
Count two is the same charge alleged to have occurred on the same day involving an employee of the facility of Leisha Terrell.
In other
Do
words,
you
you fucked
understand
up
that,
again.
Batman?
I didn't hear the name.
Leisha Terrell.
Another person.
Yes.
Yeah, that person.
No. Nope. I cannot accept that.
Okay.
There's no.
Ma'am.
We're not asking if you accept it at this point, ma'am.
Ma'am.
We're just telling you what you're charged
I'm not
with.
asking you whether or not you did it.
We're just telling you what you're being fucking charged
You're
with.
charged with an assault on that person.
That name is unacceptable. There's nobody in my facility by that name.
Okay, that might be a defense to this.
But that's not what
But
we're
do you
asking.
understand that that's what you're charged with?
We're charging you with X. Do you
Okay,
understand
do you understand
X?
Okay.
Yes, I
And
do.
you understand that on that count too, it carries the same penalties I just told.
Other
She doesn't
day,
accept it.
shit
Nor does
ton
she
of
consent,
penalties.
I imagine.
Right. Yeah.
As if you have a choice.
Which is 5 years, $2,500 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Yeah, I understand.
No, I don't understand. I'm an idiot, Your Honor.
A foreign move. Okay, that's my language. My native tongue, okay? Now look, how many years does it carry? That's all I want to know.
All the
That's
years.
it.
Carries up to 5 years.
Like 5.
Okay, both of them 5 years?
Both charges are the same charges.
That
Just
means
the
10 years total.
maximum penalty on each one of those charges is up to 5 years.
5
look,
plus
I heard
5.
about the incident, okay?
Okay. I don't want you, Miss Messenger. I don't want
Do
you
you want to
saying
be
anything
stupid and
about the
speak?
incident. I just need to know what you're that you understand what you're charged with
Before we can get
and what the
anything
maximum
further.
penalties
I
are.
do, but it wasn't me. I heard about it.
And that may be a defense. I just need to make
Shut
sure you
up.
understand what you're charged with. What the people are saying you did.
Yeah, I hear you.
Got it? Okay. Now my first question to you is, do you want to be represented by an attorney?
Do you want us to give you counsel?
Yes.
This is a public defender case. All yours, Mr. Gady.
Oh, yours, Mr.
Yes, Your
Gady.
Honor,
I know you don't want it, but
stand
yours.
mute to the charges. Mike Gaddy.
Smart.
Okay, as crazy as she is, she has just set herself above all sovereign citizens by
By actually taking counsel.
Exactly.
Correct.
Yeah.
Hey, that's correct, Mikey.
Messenger.
All right. I didn't have to wait for him.
And for those who haven't had, they'll be around with us much, and also that would include my sister, sovereign citizens would argue that, no, I can defend it by myself, and they wouldn't need public defense. She's already at least ahead of all of those folks.
Formal reading. Stating not guilty or with that plea. You also waive the time requirements, Mr. Gaddy.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Okay, so now that I arraigned her on that charge, counsel, what are we doing with this case? I'm assuming you
Bond?
want them to carry along with the other case.
That's correct, Your Honor. I'd ask the court to set this for a probable cause conference. Since we were here last time on Ms. Messenger's first probable conference, PCC on the other two matters, I have had a chance to speak with Ms. Messenger and APA Kirby. This might throw a wrinkle into things. I'd ask the court to adjourn those matters and set them for the same time as these other.
Translation, she had pending charges, and he had already worked out a deal. He was going to plead her to it, and it wasn't bad.
So I'm going to try to roll these new ones into this. Please, for the love of fuck, Your Honor.
Prosecutor's going to honor that prior deal.
Yeah, please, Your Honor. I need to see if there's any way I can try to package these together.
It's a frustrating line of work. It really is.
Yeah.
Other probable cause conferences.
Sorry.
All right, you want to hear these on the 21st, or you want more time than that?
Maybe a week later than that, Judge.
I'm sorry?
Maybe on the 28th.
Can I get it like on the 30th, Your Honor? 28th?
I have the 26th to 28th is not available. I have a Tuesday.
I want to know who this black Bin Laden is over here. There's no name. Like some of these people in this courtroom don't make sense. It's a black Osama Bin Laden right here. TCL-A3. No name. Who are these people in my
You're being defended by a counselor. Shut up.
Like Osama bin Laden?
Yeah, that's what she said.
No.
That's what she said, Artie.
First of all, it's not your courtroom, it's mine.
Well, I'm here, so it's mine for the time being.
Oh, fuck! And for those who didn't catch what she said, well, I'm being arraigned in my courtroom.
All right, Mr. Gaddy, what date would you like?
Why don't we do the first date in August, Judge?
August 4th. Okay.
Thank you.
Can we just mute her, Your Honor,
I will
please?
adjourn the probable cause conferences till August 4th, 2022, 9 a.m. Bond on those matters will continue. On the new case, I will set her probable conference on August 4th, 2022 at 9 a.m. with a preliminary examination to follow. As to the defendant's bond, I will set the defendant's bond $10,000. I'll give it 10% privilege on that. She's not really going anywhere.
Yeah, she ain't going
No, I
anywhere.
think
Well, keep it
2030,
serious.
Judge.
Pardon?
I think 2030 according to August.
Hey, Roddy, stop.
What is he doing?
I'm having trouble hearing.
Yeah. All right. I've said it wrong.
I'm having trouble hearing because my client won't shut
Your
up.
client won't shut the fuck up, is what it is, counselor.
But she's like, well, no, it's my court because we're here for my date. And
Right.
like he could have blown up, but all he said to her is, well, he said, well, I sent the invitation.
That's why we like you, Judge Simpson.
August 4, I've set her bond at $10,000 or 10%. Standard conditions, including no assaultive behavior, no alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drugs.
Oh, I want
And I'll just
recreational.
leave it at that. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your
Thank you.
Honor.
I'll be in touch, Miss Messenger.
Not any longer than I have to.
Hit like and subscribe. Well,
Oh, you and your doggies, Mike.
thanks, Oscar.
Bingo versus Williams, 21-09-850M.
Your Honor, respectfully, Sam Richardala, P62186, appearing on behalf of Mr. Williams. Your Honor, at this time, Mr. Williams will be pleading against charge for a plea under advisement to disorderly conduct, Your Honor. Your Honor, we're just going to ask that
No,
this
let's see how
court
she
would
fucks that
consider,
up.
time served pursuant to the plea. I believe Mr. Williams, when he picked up these charges, it triggered a probation violation. He
In other
served
words, he
21
fucked
days
up?
on that probation violation, and I believe you closed it out. We just asked if he would consider taking that as a package, Your Honor.
No. No, Your Honor.
Oh, we are right to communities. I remember this gentleman. Mr. Williams, how are you, sir?
I could have been better, Yana.
You could be better.
Okay. I hope you guys can hear this because
Yeah.
the best part is the defendant, who I don't know, but I have a suspicion is currently drunk as we speak.
Of course he is, Mike.
No.
Yeah,
I'm
you're,
not screaming it right
yeah, you're right, Artie. Oh, no, that's correct.
Alcohol charges. Whether he is or not really doesn't matter. That is just my suspicion. But he is just, I mean, he is funny. But you got. I hope you guys can hear him.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I'm just trying to, it's like a nightmare, Yana. It's just, can't wake up. And this situation has really got me, like, messed up in the head. This brother took care of. Hello?
Yes, I'm listening to you.
This supposed to be taken care of when my probation got closed out in Wayne County.
No, this is a new charge.
Hey, you
Because
fucked up
you came to
new.
community service intoxicated. They charged you for being disorderly.
There you go. Go to your community service and be drunk during your community service. And thank God you guys are only seeing it. My sister is giving the most disapproving head shake in the universe.
See, they're awful. They won't let him do his community service.
She said she knows a neighbor she has to be that way.
For drinking.
It was a liquid lunch. Come on.
Artie, you and your liquid lunches. How many more do we need to throw in here, guys?
All right, sir. You understand that this is a misdemeanor carries a maximum penalty of 90 days in jail and/or $500 fine. Do you understand that?
Can we give them both, Your Honor?
Sort of.
What don't you understand?
Well, I just trying to figure out all this, like, everything's closed out. I don't.
Who told you everything was closed out?
You fucked up new.
August 24th, you told me I shouldn't be in court no more.
That was until you fucked up
I'm
new
not
again.
to be in court anymore. Well, maybe I said it like stay out of court.
Yeah, that might be what she said, Your Honor. He didn't listen,
I
though.
wasn't there and I didn't see it, but my guess is she's saying stop doing stupid stuff that brings you to court. I
Yes,
think that was probably the message.
that would probably be the correct answer, Mikey.
Not that your current troubles are over.
How you doing with your drinking?
Well, I haven't been drinking. I haven't been driving.
Other than what caused you to be here right now.
I'm skeptical.
Nothing over the holidays?
No. My doctor advised me not to consume any type of alcohol.
So therefore, I only did 12 cans instead of the entire case, Your Honor.
No, I did the same time.
Yeah. Because I have to believe, Mr. Williams, no one would show up to community service intoxicated.
Other than the person you're talking to, Your Honor.
You understood that you were putting yourself in further trouble. That's the frustration you're dealing with
Normal
right now.
humans
You
would
made
believe
the
it,
decision
yes.
to come to community service drunk.
Yes.
That's what caused the situation that you're in now, not the court.
Correct, Your Honor. Now, go ahead and give me some free time.
So here we go. Mr. Williams, you solemnly swear and affirm to tell the truth?
No.
Yes.
All right, taking your attention back to August 4th, 2021.
Did you tell it something that doesn't work for me?
Before I could even get out of my car, my staff came up to me. Somebody here from community service, we think he's drunk.
So,
And I had to take immediate action because I didn't want you to hurt yourself on our property, and then we have a lawsuit. So I remember that. Do you remember that?
Because you came drunk.
No,
Really, I was drunk.
I remember a little better than that.
No, Your Honor, I don't remember because, I was 12 cans to the wind.
You said you got up at
second. The police department around like.
I got up to 12 or 11 cams, Your Honor.
Was it in the afternoon? No. It wasn't in the afternoon.
Not at all.
No, it was in the morning.
You might get arrested in the afternoon.
Yeah, by the time.
Yeah, we might arrest you at 12 or 1 in the afternoon.
Wasn't he laying down on the job?
But you drunk that much before you came in the morning first.
Yep, everything was, it was some event we were having in the parking lot. Yeah. All right, Mr. Williams. Were you drunk and disorderly in public?
Of course.
Well, so they have another word, intoxicated. I wouldn't exactly use drunk.
I wouldn't quite use the word drunk. I think he's intoxicated.
Yeah, I had like one.
Fucking I was intoxicated in public.
Yes, it was. Because you were a .1.
That was good. I would have used the word drunk, Your Honor. I'd use the word
Not had anything to
intoxicated.
drink for an hour or so that you were here, so your blood alcohol went down to .15.
So in other words, you were probably .1923.
Correct. It's I think it was 21. I think it was one extra day. They said something about fax machine down.
Is he down with everything, sir? And then I closed everything out. Okay, I closed everything out. On that other case that you were doing the community service for, I closed that out.
Yep.
On this case, I'm going to give you credit for the 21 days and close you out. And hopefully, we don't have to meet again under these circumstances, Mr. Williams.
Oh, you will, because I don't think this guy's that smart, Your Honor.
Jesus.
I don't think this guy has that brain cell, Your Honor.
Before I let Mr. Williams go, you don't have anything else pending here. We're going to double check.
Yes, please do, Your Honor.
I didn't catch that the first time. She's funny. I'm glad you approve. That's nice.
Mr. Williams said folks who are struggling with alcohol, their memory isn't as clear, but they always want to argue with me about what they had and what I said, and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to really rely on your memory. Okay, now, this case is the only thing that you have pending. I'm closing it out. The other case is closed. You now are done with all pending criminal cases here in the city of Inkster. I don't know if you have a civil matter, but everything's clear.
You know, until you drink another 12 cans of that drunk in public again tomorrow morning.
I didn't say that. I said you don't have any other pending criminal matters.
Oh, okay.
All right? Have a nice day, Mr. Williams. Thank you, sir.
Either get the fuck out of here and I don't want to see you again.
Perfect talk.
Seriously. If I see you again, I'm going to have to be
Mr.
pissed.
Rucker, can you hear me, sir?
No, he's drunk too, Your Honor.
Mr. Rucker?
Yes.
All right. Good morning, sir. Tell me your full name.
Terrence Rucker.
The drunk guy?
Okay, Mr. Rucker, the probation department says that she wasn't able to email you a copy of the report that I'm using to sentence you. Do you have a valid email?
No.
No, it's called I'm Drunk at boyamidrunk.com.
I called you like 3 times yesterday, Mr. Rucker.
It's a little hard to answer when I have a bottle in each hand, Your Honor.
Right, so we've got your statement.
I don't have an Alexa tied to my phone.
Statement, and the impressions from the probation department. Is there anything you'd like to say prior to sentencing, sir?
Yeah, does sentencing come with a 6-pack?
Is there anything you'd like to say before I sentence you on your already prepared?
Never mind.
Yes. I would like to say that I didn't do nothing. They came to a domestic violence.
And yet you were convicted guilty because you pled guilty.
And my camera. And they gonna say I was slumped over the car, but I wasn't. I wasn't.
And yet you pled guilty yourself.
And they don't messing with me. I don't know why, because they have nobody else to mess with. So I ain't do nothing, and I had my license and everything.
You did nothing yet. You're the one that opted for a plea of guilty.
And I'm not trying to get my license took away. Because
well, we're about to take it away.
Mr. Rucker, I disagree. It's not dumb stuff. You get behind.
I mean, well, you know what I'm saying.
This isn't a discussion, sir. I'll let you say what you have to say. You got behind the wheel of the car. The officer says, or your own statement was, you got behind the wheel of the vehicle and you turned the car on to stay warm. And
right, but I wasn't slumped over no car.
This isn't a discussion.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, well, okay.
And your whole statement was, I was just sleeping in my van.
Yeah.
Officers arrived and they saw you slumped over.
But you ain't find no alcohol. I ain't
Don't you sleep in your own van when you have a blood alcohol of 0.4?
Drink that day.
That's why you were charged with operating while impaired.
Okay.
I'm shocked. You know, I don't do the alcohol stuff all the time or whatever, but I'm shocked at how often in alcohol-related offenses that they use the defense, I don't have any on me. And the answer is always, because you drank it all already.
You down the six-pack. That's why you don't have any on you.
This dude and his buddy just laughing their asses off at these dancers.
Oh. Yeah, they'll do that. They'll say, "Oh, we found a fifth of Jack in your car." Well, it was empty. Yeah, you actually drank it. I mean, on the regular, that's the defense they offer.
Nobody said they saw anything on you. The van was running, the headlights were on, the keys were in the ignition. You have your safety belt on. They have the knock on the window multiple times. They can
Call it seatbelt, Your Honor, but we'll let you slide.
You admitted to having something to drink. They put you in a patrol vehicle. You urinated on yourself. Unable to walk.
Clean on himself.
And you pled guilty to 1 count of impaired driving because of those facts. So that's what this court is sentencing you on, sir. And so we're going to go forward with sentencing.
Of course.
The sentencing of this court that you placed on probation for 12 months. You're to pay 5 to
12 and 24.
5 to 80.
What costs?
Fines and costs of $580.
For what?
For you being guilty. Shut up.
That's what I'm ordering you to pay as a result of your plea on impaired.
Okay.
You gotta pay some money.
Attorney fee of $100. I'll strike the community service.
Because we don't want you doing and getting drunk again.
No alcohol bars or drugs. Random testing as directed for alcohol and drugs. Any missed tests
They did.
will result in jail time, so don't miss any tests. You're to complete
And stay awake while we're sentencing you, please.
Solutions online and attend a VIP class. Listen up, probation officers going to talk to you. Mr. Rucker, when she calls, it's important that you respond.
Unlike right now.
Mr. Rucker, you need to come see me back in person on February 17th at 12:15. February 17th at 12:15.
Yes, okay.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Alrighty, sounds like that's it, Mike. That's all the cases you got for us this afternoon? Alright, thank you very much. Alright, so that will finish this last fight up, and then we'll bring the afternoon episode to a close. Of course, we'll have our frauditors, auditors, soft-sits, and Karens in our evening, and part 2 of the Ghost to Ghost AM, the very last episode of Coast to Coast AM with host Art Bell in the overnight slot. Till then, please like, share, and subscribe, be kind to one another, and release the Krakens as we march along this afternoon and every afternoon here from day one. Have a great afternoon. Again, the Karens, soft-sits, auditors in the evening are your next episode. Until then, have a great afternoon, and thanks for watching us here from day one. Have a great afternoon.